A preview of Fulham away. We start with team news. Kevin has a foot injury and is out. Chukwueze, Lukic and Robinson have doubts but should be fit to play. For us, Davis with an ankle, Kulusevski with a knee, Maddison with a knee, Bentancur with a thigh, Kudus with a thigh, Bergvall with an ankle are all out. Also, Udogie with a thigh injury and Odobert is out with a knee. Romero is still suspended. Richarlison, as we know, is back, and also Porro and Danso. So, on to team predictions. Fulham are very consistent generally, especially with no European football. There is a question who will come in for Kevin, with Bob replacing him in the last game. However, I feel if Chukwueze is past fit, he will start on the left as he did against City recently. Sessegnon seems to have won the battle for the left-back spot. I honestly don't know what Tudor will do, and I'm hoping for a back four, but can't see it. I think he might change it a little and move away from his 5-3-2 to a 5-2-2-1, which will change to a 5-4-1 in defence. At least this will give some support to overloads on the wings. Who he'll pick, I don't know. I feel Danso and Porro will come straight in out of desperation. This allows Paulinho's strength in midfield. He obviously doesn't trust Sousa, so Spence could start. I'm hoping he's watched back the Arsenal game and realises that Bissouma cannot be trusted as a 6. I'd go for Gray in a desperate hope for creativity from deep. I hope he gives Seamans a rocket and tells him he's got to cover back to support his wing back. I hope Tal comes in for his work rate and threat. Finally, a controversial one where he chooses Muani instead of Solanke. Of course, he could give up totally on possession and go with a 5-2-1-2 to take advantage of our strikers. And I have a funny feeling he will go with Bissouma again, being advised by his assistant manager, who is ex-Brighton. My choice would be a little bit out there, playing Bissouma as a 10 where he plays for his country, with Tal and Seamans on the wings for their work rate. Paulinho then sits on Smith Rowe. On to Fulham's strengths. Fulham's wing-backs push up, and the midfielders hold. Very Poch-esque, and the way I'd like us to play. Iwobi and Smith Rowe pass forward. It sounds an easy thing to do, but as Spurs fans, we know different. Iwobi is a threat with his fitness and late runs into the box. Smith Rowe is creative and causes huge problems if we're 3 at the back. I feel one of our centre defenders will have to push out to mark him. Wilson has been their form player and has moments of magic. Jimenez's intelligence. He will drop deep and fall into space, linking their game. If our back 3 are static, this could again cause huge problems. They are a high-pressure team, so I worry about a Dragusin and a Bissouma back there. They break so quickly and cleverly, playing off Jimenez. Chukwueze's pace and flair is a worry. Porro will have to be careful. Fulham's areas to exploit. Because of Fulham's high wing-backs, as mentioned, their centre midfielders drop deep. This leaves a space between Smith Rowe that can be taken advantage of. Berg has done amazingly well to replace Paulinho, and Fulham haven't missed him. However, in my opinion, I feel he lacks technical skills, so should be pressurised. I've always had doubts about Anderson as well, but his awareness and experience generally saves him. However, there is a rashness there and a lack of acceleration that can be taken advantage of. At set pieces, they don't protect the keeper. Cuenca has an error in him, so let's hope we see him at some point. This has been a preview from Dear Tottenham Hotspur. Visit our website for more previews, reviews and thoughts. Yours sincerely and faithfully. Come on, you Spurs!